Right folks, something has gone Pete Tong with the computer. Alright, actually, oh, right, okay, tell me. Right, the CPU loads went from like mid-80s down into the 60s now. It's still working too hard. Yeah, I need to take a look at that, Andy, because it's definitely not doing what it should be doing. What the hell, YouTube? Like mid-80s down into the 60s now. It's still working too hard. Right, now the CPU is saying it's only working at 50%, which is kind of what it should be at for streaming, so I don't know if it just didn't like that new... Doesn't like that new intro that I've done for it. It's too much hard work for it to stream it. Fake, what to do? Right. Could I please have my preview, Mr. YouTube, if you don't mind? Give me the preview, you bugger. Yeah, obviously that was a different intro to what I normally have. It's a 4K intro, but it's just a video file, so that it shouldn't really make any difference. Right, let me just play a replay and see if that plays. I'll play a wee quick replay, and if that plays back smoothly, then we should be good to go. I'll let this play for a minute. If this plays smoothly, then it seems to just be... Yeah, I don't know, and it was the first time it's literally the first time I've changed the intro since I started streaming, so... What's my CPU load at now? Right, 50%. Right, apologies, 39 people in as well, and we're having a few technical issues here, right, but if everything's looking okay now, I'll set the lobby up. This seems fine on my end. Yeah, I mean it's just a share factory file. I think that uploaded earlier on onto the thing. I mean, just a video file to play. Right, okay, everything seems all right. So we'll set the lobby up. So we will. Welcome to the stream, everyone. By the way, I wasn't expecting that to happen. The perils of streaming, eh? The perils of streaming. Let's just see what the CPU is saying it's doing now. So I'm going to do some daily race C testing. Don't know what group it's going to be. The vast majority of people are saying it's going to be group 3 because of the movie, and also apparently we ran exactly the same daily race A, B and C back in May, and it was group 3 then. It was 13 laps at the Red Bull Ring, so I didn't really have time to set anything up any more interesting, so I thought, why not just do a wee stream of some daily race seat testing. So do join the lobbies if you want to join me for some testing. Open lobbies. Daily seat test. Red Bull Ring. Race for real. We don't race for fun here. It's got to be real. So, I believe it's 13 laps. We could just make the weather random. I believe it's afternoon. Put the variable time rate onto 2 to try and make it a bit more interesting. Rolling start, fastest first, BOP on. According to the information I've seen, there's going to be no brake balance for this one, but I shall allow some brake balance just for this. Fuel consumption is times 2, tyre wear is times 10. Fuel will be 9, that'll be real. Race delay we'll put up to 60 seconds. If you don't finish within 60 seconds, then something's going wrong. Group 3, use whatever car you want. Group 3 racing. I believe both the medium and the soft have to be used. Engine swap prohibited. Tuning parts. It's fine. That's going to be weak. That can be on. That can be off. That can be on. That can be on. And yeah, nobody's using counter steer. You can use active stability management, you're not using counter steer assistance. I'm sorry. Did anybody say this was a democracy? Nitrous, we better restrict that, eh? Right, I think we're good to go, folks. Feel free to join. Group 3 cars. We'll make it a practice qualifier and a race. That shouldn't. We'll make that 5 minutes. Qualifier, we'll make that 60 seconds. We'll just have the same multipliers on. Doesn't really make any difference. Do you know what? Nah, fine. The market at +3 is the only car you can get to the end of the 12 laps this week, Ben, but doesn't surprise me, to be honest with you. Feel free to join, folks. Everybody's welcome. Just remember, when we're racing, to be sensible. We're here to have fun and all that good stuff. But appreciate your company, folks. Hopefully everything is fine with the stream now. The CPU is definitely settled down into around about between 45 and 55, which is where I need it to be. Keefsky's in, we've got Fusion, we've got Bunch Club Bum. Didn't know you used to be called Bunch Club Bob. Alex is in as well. KD the Kai is in. 32 likes already as well, folks. What are you doing? But I'll just do a quick whip round of the hellos. We've got Indian Stig, we've got Ken, we've got Nay, we've got Alex, we've got Jams, Consumer, Woody Boy, Robert Hammer, Burnt Clutch Bob. You ever called Burnt Clutch? That's quite hard for me to say, do you know that? Burnt Clutch Bob. That does not come out very easy with a Scottish accent. We've got Gopher in, who's Andy. Who else do we have? M1M Racing is lurking. Appreciate you lurking. Chris Cook, welcome along as well. Good time for a break from Bath. Oh, you try to do that time trial? Oh, it's an infuriating one, isn't it? See, the best advice I'll give you for that time trial: don't push. Don't push. Just keep it nice and calm and collected. Don't. The moment you try to overdrive that Maserati, it'll kill you. So sort of just try and drive it around 90-95%. You'll find the car so much more compliant, and don't be scared to put on some active stability management on that car. It will help the car stay stable. Godfoot, welcome to the stream as well. I see you're in the lobby. Jay Begbie, welcome along. Noel, David McLean, good to see you as always. I think we're just about getting there. Keith Skate is in the chat and also in the race. We've got Steve Mandel. Nobody's Steve. I appreciate you coming in saying hello. We're going to try and do we allow DRDs in the lobby? Yep, we can't actually restrict the DRs now anymore. Steve, unlike GT Sport, so we can't actually restrict that. John Boss, welcome along. Bembo as well. KD the Kai in the chat and also in the lobby. Nadim, welcome along. Mr. Bastian, it's been a wee while, Mr. Bastian. Do I do ACC races as well? I am looking to branch out into some ACC in the near future. I have been saying that for a while as well. John Blakeman is in the stream. Welcome along, John. Nadim Luckham does some Daily C. No, Jay. No, those pokers do not make GT7. See, the reason I'm saying there's no brake balance in this one is Andy, who's Gopher in the chat, he puts the settings that can be extracted up in the Discord, and it says that tuning is not allowed for this one. Now, there is a strong suspicion that these races have just been copy and pasted directly from a weekend daily race for the daily races from May. And obviously back in May we did not have brake balance enabled. Right, let's go and do some laps. Start this race at 7:30. Yeah, it's crazy we've not got the same settings from GT Sport Fusion, isn't it? Absolutely crazy. I appreciate that, Mr. Bastian, I appreciate that. The problem with me kind of streaming ACC or iRacing, I'm done with iRacing, to be honest with you. I've got no interest in playing iRacing, I must admit. Maybe when they bring the sort of graphics engine into the 21st century, we might kind of consider playing it, but until then, it's the same with race rooms. I quite like race rooms as well, but it just looks so bad, and you shouldn't let that put you off playing a game, but I don't care what anybody says, you know. Kind of hard to go from GT7 to something like race rooms and iRacing, I have to say. But the problem with me streaming anything that's any PC games is the PC can't handle me streaming and playing at the same time. It's not a strong PC I've got, it's pretty weak. So I'd be struggling to... Certainly through Streamlabs I could maybe try streaming through something else, which would maybe take the load off the GPU, but... to be more precise, take the load off the CPU. Consumers in here as well. It's taken me a wee bit to realise some of the names, some of the PSN names from chat names, but I know JW Taylor is Consumer. Well, I'm pretty certain that is. I could maybe do it. I mean, I'm sort of still toying with the idea of doing some ACC on PS5 because, as I said in that kind of look at the game on PS5, it's, I don't know where the notion comes that, you know, that there's this massive difference between the PS5 and the PC version, because it's just not true. So I'd be quite happy to play it on PS5. Yeah, I can never find your new race alert, by the way, Andy, on your Discord. I've got to scroll back to one of the dates in one of the forums where I know you put a link for it whenever I'm looking for it, so I don't actually know where to find it in the actual menu. I just know you put a link for it on the 14th of July in GT7 chat, so I have to scroll all the way back to the 14th of July to find that link. Because you put the information up and what time the race is starting at, which I always find quite handy. Oh, the infamous run a couple of pixels wide, pick up a penalty of the penalty fun of this track, eh? Yeah, good to hear you saying that, Mr. Bastian, because a lot of people don't say that though, that's the thing. There's a lot of people who should make these kind of... I guess they've maybe just not played it in a while, that could just be the reason, but there's a lot of people out there say that there's this gulf between the two versions, and these days it's not true. Maybe in the past, but even in the past I felt once the kind of game came to PS5 it was pretty close. Anyway, Andy, are you not streaming at past today? Like just before I came on here, I seen you had a wee... you're doing your community stream. Well, soft tyres are not going to last very long, are they? 10 times tyre there. If you go to Go for Support, Go for Information, it's in there under Race Alerts. I'm going to check that out. It's 66 people in watching, by the way. Thank you very much for your company, folks. Very much appreciated. Right. Right. Go for Support. Go for Support. Go for Information. I don't have that one. I've just got go for help and go for requests. Maybe I need to update Discord. Who knows? No worries, Andy, no worries. Hugo, welcome to the stream. Cartman as well, welcome along, Cartman. Can you play ACC in a controller? You can definitely play it. Whether it's any good to play in a controller, I have no idea. Oh, have I? Have I done it the wrong way round? Oh yeah, so I do. I shall change that, Kai. Thank you for letting me know. Cheers for letting us know, Kai. Appreciate it. That is a bloody adventure. It becomes a bigger adventure every week, Gopher. Becomes a bigger adventure every week. Yeah, I think, I don't know, I mean, I do wonder if like LFM could actually do some kind of console, something similar with the console version as they do for the PC version. Because I think there would be a player base there for them to utilise, but I don't think they're interested. To me it's too difficult to drive GT7 ACC, lose the control going from one game to the other. Yeah, I just find the back end of the car quite hard to understand in ACC. That's my biggest problem. Oh yeah, I mean I do believe there's actually fast ACC controller players out there, Jay. It's just a case of getting used to it, isn't it? SDS, welcome to the stream by the way, good to see you. There was a thing where Discord... I definitely don't have Gopher information on mine, Andy. But you're probably off around. Have a good stream, mate. Have a good stream. Possibly Cartman, possibly, yeah. There probably will be extra security levels on the console version that might make it a bit hard for them to overcome, for sure. Yeah, hopefully, Andy, hopefully. If anyone can do it, you can. If anyone can do it, it'll definitely be you. Alright, starting soon, folks. Starting soon. Sort of liveries have we got out here? Let's see. That's rubbish. It's okay. A minute. Not bad. Iron Maiden apparently. Alex with the Iron Brew. Oh, it's not the Iron Brew one. That's I quite like that, I must admit. Fusions, AMG, not too shabby. Not sure about the roof, to be fair. It's very plain looking. Nice little Ferrari, Corsa Ferrari. Alex with the Iron Brew. McLaren. NASCAR Corvette, Home Depot. Standard NSX, who's that? Standard Porsche. Right, is everybody on the track? Give this driver a wee chance. Right, let's get this one underway. Yeah, the optimisation to make on console are usually pretty impressive. Evening Flash, how you doing, mate? Any time outs today. I heard you got timed out from I was having a wee lurk in Sparks' stream last night after the Nations event, and I heard you got timed out in the actual feed with the boy. That's a good effort, mate. Actually. Whoa, whoa. So if it is Group 3, I think we can just safely say that all the cars are quite competitive at Interlagos this week. Will be quite competitive around here. Which is a good thing, because it should mean there's like 6 or 7 half decent cars to use. Might even be a few more will come into the 4. Because you've got the soft and the medium tyres to run. Jaguar feels quite nice, to be fair. Well, Flash, somebody's I seen in a couple of Discords that I was hovering about in today that apparently the daily races A, B and C are identical to a week that we had in May. Like same combinations, same settings, so a lot of people are of the opinion this is going to be a Group 3 race. I mean, I'm not 100% certain, to be honest with you. But because it does very much look like it's been a copy and paste from a week of daily races back in May. And there has been occasions in the past, I'll check in this today as well, there has been occasions in the past where they've ran Group 3 back to back 1 week, so for daily races. So. Yeah, the room filled up awful quickly, Dave. Wardle, welcome to the stream, by the way. Snakey as well. Oh, that's not where we want to be. you kill your front tyres. Two tapes down actually. So we practice pit entrance, pit entry. Always one that catches folk out. Yeah, I mean, it does look very much like a copy-paste effort, Snakey. It really does. You expect nothing less from them. Yeah, I mean, I'm not 100% Flash, but there is a bit of evidence there to suggest that it is going to be Group 3. Maybe the new intern that was in charge of the early dailies was fired. I know I've kind of been giving them a wee bit of credit just recently as well, that the daily races had at least a little bit of originality to them, but that's been nipped in the bud with this week's Revelation. That's if it is Group 3. You never know. You never know. We've been wrong before. Yeah, it would, Snake. It definitely would be good. Remember, you can change your tyres, folks. If you want to go on mediums, do it here. You can do it at this part here. I'm going to stay on soft tyres. I'm going to try the alternate strategy. It should be one of these ones where people pit nice and early. Spuds, Sparks Fury and Luke Nodaro, welcome to the stream. Are you in the race, Spuds, are you? So KD the Kai with pole position, Consumer in P2, myself in P3, Fusion in P4. 30 seconds countdown. Yeah, exactly, look, exactly, that seems to be the... Oh, it's Spud's Grumpy Age Gamer. I never knew that. Cheers, Flash. Maybe there'll be dynamic. It's unlikely because of the soft and medium tyre requirement, Snakey, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Right, let's go, folks. Everybody have fun. Be sensible. Finish the race. Hopefully nobody's too jangly either. Appreciate your company this evening, folks. Hope we've had a decent weekend. We're looking forward to the new races. The Nations race last night wasn't the most exciting thing I've ever seen, but I still quite enjoyed it, to be fair. And I thought the driving was a lot better. I thought at least the standard of driving was... Oops. I'm just giving myself a penalty to start the race off with. a way to use my soft tyres, isn't it? But Spain were immense, weren't they? They were absolutely immense. Yes, Nicky. It wasn't totally unexpected, to be fair. At the end of the day, it is their product, so I don't have any complaints, but oh, guy's going. According to the information I've had, Andy, yeah. Sorry, Cartman. According to the information I've seen, it's both tyres are mandatory. I'll take another wee look though, Cartman. Jagger's not hugely happy on curbs. David Schechter, welcome to the stream. I would say anything that was good at Interlagos this week's going to be pretty handy around here. I expect that Mazda RX Vision to be very strong. One interesting thing I've kind of found this week at Interlagos though, that Nissan GTR 2018 is not as good on worn tyres as it used to be. Hopefully, I think they've fixed that, because I'm sure that car, there was something wrong with the tyre wear on the Nissan, that it was just too strong when the tyres were worn. And it doesn't feel that way this week at Interlagos, so Arkies, how you soon, mate? GT6 on PS3, you can't join. Well, I think you've outlined your problem. I missed your name, by the way, but welcome to the stream. Whoever was talking about GT6. Close. Yeah, probably Bembo, probably. It's not quite strong on tyres at all, as it used to be. It is both tyres mandatory then, Cartman. Cool. Oh, This Jaguar's a bit fidgety at the back. Still got all 16 people running after 4 laps as well. I do appreciate that. Oh, just as I say that, somebody's left. Damo, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. Sean as well, welcome to the stream. Fusion's going to have, mate. Saeed, welcome to the stream, thank you very much for saying that. Never listen to a film critic demo. If a film critic recommends a film, you can generally be assured it's probably not very good. If they recommend a film, you can probably be assured it's not very good. Sorry, it is good. Anyone that's a professional film critic, I would always go with the opposite of what they say, in my experience. I'm sure you're well aware of that, Demo. Did I just drift wide and get a stupid penalty? Probably not. Oh, turn one's so dodgy. That's where the aliens gain all the time on you in this track. They just go into... You launch it into the apex and then just hammer the throttle down. Your Sparks, it's okay. It's okay. My opinion of it is it's okay, but it certainly has its flaws. When it comes to Netflix, I'll probably watch it again just to see if I've still got the same opinion. Yeah, and some too, yeah. Yeah, I know you mean, Sparks. a penalty as well, Fusion. I better only get a half second, thank you. That's very true, Demo, that is true. I mean, in fairness, I would never watch a movie that wasn't kind of... I'm not going to watch a movie that's not a subject or something that I'm going to be interested in and then think I've got a valid opinion on it, you know. Like if a movie's aimed, you know, I don't know. I like spy stuff, war stuff. I mean, a rom-com, I'm not really interested in a rom-com, so... If I watch that, I'm already going to be biased towards it, haven't I? Because it's not my thing. I was thinking of pitting there, but I'm going to try and overcut Fusion. In your often unpopular opinion. Scott, welcome to the stream. Carhal as well, nice to see you. Welcome to the stream, anyone that I've maybe possibly missed coming in as well. The chat is rattling through quite quickly, and I can only see maybe about 15 messages, depending on how big the messages are. Those mediums will be cold as well. That'll come in as well then. Woo! Hey, we made up in that pit lane. Yeah, maybe rom-coms is maybe the wrong the wrong category for me to pick to try and make my point. I actually don't mind a rom-com. I could certainly sit and watch one. I'm pretty good at just watching films though and just kind of accepting a film for what it is. Jag here, OP on pit entry, pit exit even. There you go, there you go. Oh. Brothers, how you doing? Racing with Godfoot here. Going to fight it though. Oof. Done it. You're on soft tyres. She's going to go off the track there. I wasn't really paying attention to what's going on, but I think we've got a few soft runners amongst us here. Five-way battle for the lead here. Britain versus America. I thought he was going to go for that there. Thermo, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. According to what we've heard, Group 3 is looking like the favourite. Welcome to the stream, Telmo. I see you saying hello to me in the races yesterday as well. Appreciated it and saying some nice stuff. I don't know how I didn't get one. It's dodgy for me. Do it again, thank you. Never quit, welcome to the stream. Could actually be Group 1 around here. Whoa, that will not be a popular choice. How's the poll doing anyway? So, 57, we've got 92 votes, bloody hell. 87 people in watching as well, thank you folks. We'll get 58% of 92 people think it's going to be Group 3. And then Group 4 at 23%, Group 2 14 and other 5. Have you ever heard of that film, Woody Boy? I've not even heard of it. Best spy film, Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. That's a good film actually, to be fair. Exactly, SDS. Not anymore though. Good race, folks, good race. See the replay of that. Oh, you bugger. It's lies, it's lies. I've got loads of space. How can you not save it? I've got 79%. Oh no, 99.6% used. Jeez oh. What's other? Keep the VR ones. Oof. You stop deleting. Saving every replay after. Doubt it'll save, but I'll have a wee look. Nah, it doesn't save. Even though you clear up the space, it still doesn't save it, which is annoying. Right, thank you for racing, everyone. Appreciated. We'll do another one. Yeah, good race, consumer. Good race. What was the actual result in the end? Alex Border holding P9, Keith's getting P8. Herdwick with a good lap, but must have had a few mistakes in there. Ash Bash, welcome to the stream. Z4 might be a shout here, might indeed. Might indeed. Oh, they do, don't they? Fusion, they do. Yeah, there is a wee space if anybody's wanting to sneak in. There is a space here for. Well, there is one space available. Alright, big man. Thanks. 12 is it Group 3 tomorrow? We won't know for sure until 7:30. But the general consensus is that this is a repeat week from May because the races are the same, the settings are the same, so the consensus is from a lot of people that it's going to be Group 3. Dave's in. I hope it's Group 4 to be honest with you. I think Group 4 is just more fun to race. I know people like Group 3, but I think Group 4 is more fun. Telmo's in as well. Welcome to the lobby, Telmo. Yeah. Yeah, all caps lock's fine here. We'll not have any of this. I don't mind caps lock. Right, we'll start this one. What time is it? We'll start it at. There's no point messing about too much, is there? We'll just do it 2010. Yeah, if it's Group 4, Group 2 it'll be 14 laps, I would imagine. Right, I'm going to change car. Jaguar was too dodgy on the rear end. What's a car you never see? I mean, there's a good reason you don't see some cars, I suppose, but... I'm going to go into a Lexus prototype. Yeah, GTR last time was good because the tyre wear was really good demo, but we're talking earlier on. I think I personally think the tyre wear on the GTR has been kind of brought in line with the other cars, because it wasn't that it was really good at making the tyres last, it was just so fast on worn tyres. Yeah, no thank you, Bembo, no thank you. $100 and 50 metres tail moat, that's all you need to know for Red Bull Ring. M3. Right, I'm going to go get some juice, folks, and get this one underway. And we're back. Right. We'll do a group 4 next, Snakey. We'll do a group 4 for the next one. How you doing, Neil? Welcome to the stream, mate. Good to see you. I've not actually looked at any football results this week at all. That pen, I remember that. Oh, did I even send that? Right, everybody on the track. Everybody's on the track except me. Fusion, if you're racing, mate, go on the track, please. 20 twin, yeah, unfortunate. Well, I say unfortunate, it's actually a good thing. Yeah, but it's a good thing that the room's full. Fusion's in. Right, let's go. That's the wrong button, one bolt. It's the wrong button. I'm still a bit, still don't really know what I'm doing sometimes with these lobbies. Enjoy your dinner, Hugo. Enjoy your dinner. I'm looking forward to mine. I don't know how long I've been streaming now, Snakey. I'm not sure how long. It's got to be about 2 years, to be fair. It's got to be around about 2 years. If not more. Alto! Move along. Doesn't feel too bad, this 2016 Lexus. I suspect it's pretty crap on this straight. Lexus Alto 2016 one. This is actually better than the Jaguar. Except for that turn one. wee slipstream here. Yeah, Group 3. Oh yes, I forgot, yeah, there's a 2016 Group 2 Lexus as well. Consumer into 4GT, that's a brave choice I reckon. The other Lexus is better than all departments. Probably, yeah, probably. See, back in GT Sport though, this was a better handling car than the 2016 one. They almost just went into pole. What way do you mean, Bembo? What do you mean? I don't think the BOP's that unbalanced, personally. I think the Group 3 BOP is looking better than I can remember. See the fact they've taken they've slowed the Supra down on the straight a little bit. That makes a big difference for high speed tracks. But I kind of think Interlagos is showing that the BOP's not too shabby in Group 3. No worries, Telmo, no worries. Turn it off if you need to. I wonder how many will be using a car with crappy brake horsepower now. PD have fixed oil, engine, bodyweight and BOP lobbies. Oh, that's right, yeah, and lobbies, the BOP doesn't automatically fix your horsepower anymore, does it? Right, I am going to go on mediums for this one. Old Slow Badger, welcome to the stream. Interlagos is a bop track though. Do you not think though there's a lot of people who just don't try driving other cars at other tracks? I definitely think there's a sheep mentality that goes on that disguises it or makes the bop maybe seem worse than it is. Mustang time of Group 4. I do think that a lot of people just don't drive a lot of the cars to find out what they're like. But it's always going to be that way. People are always going to look at the leaderboards and just choose the fastest car. JT, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Oh, Consumer never got a lap in, so he's coming from the back. Fusion P7, Kai in P4, Alex P3. So are 99% of people, Flash. I wouldn't feel too bad about it. I would not feel too bad about it. Nah, honestly, I genuinely don't think the balance of performance is as bad as people think. I really don't. Right, let's get this one started. The fastest car is the one you're fastest in, yep. I agree, look, I agree. So here's a question then, like what would be the kind of the span of lap time that you consider a good balance of performance to be? Half a second, a second? You know, if every car, what do you want every car to be within in terms of lap time for it to be considered a good balance of performance? I think about 7/10, honestly. And as long as maybe the order get jumbled up at different tracks, you know. Because I genuinely don't think they'll ever get any better than 7/10. I think that's kind of the best you can expect. Temps. I mean, you're asking a lot there, Flash. I reckon. You're asking a lot because the close. If you really want, I think if you want to get the bop that close, you possibly start to lose characteristics of cars. 0.67 seconds. I like the precision. Because I do think Gran Turismo does a really good job of, you know, giving each car its own character. Yeah. That is certainly the conspiracy theory look. I think with 48 different Group 3 cars, Jay, you know, there's 48 Group 3 cars. Maybe 7/10 is a bit much, maybe half a second. Woohoo! Steady. I guess what car you choose sometimes depends what your focus is on the game though. We've all got slightly different focuses of what we're trying to get out of the game. So if you're playing to go as fast as you possibly can and get the best possible results, then stands to reason you're going to use what you see as to be the best car. So I get that part of it, I really do. Tell you what though, see if I was an alien, I would have so much fun. I'd just be using every car. Knowing I could jump into a daily race and be competitive in whatever car I chose. I wonder if Telmo's on the softs. I mean, a 29A. you doing there, Ben? Nice to see you. Tell you what, this Lexus is lovely. Oh. Somebody who seems to be able to do lap times that are inhuman is generally referred to as an alien in sim racing Snake. Yeah, do another one after this, Ben. We might be moving on to Group 4 though, just so you're aware. I wasn't paying attention, I meant to pit like 2 laps ago. We're going into the pits now. I've been jumped by... Who was behind us? Kai. He was 2 seconds behind us though. Am I streaming in the morning? I don't know yet actually, Old Slow Badger, I don't know. I don't tend to stream on Monday mornings. I did used to stream on Monday mornings when I got the chance, but it got a bit saturated out there, so there was kind of killed it for me a wee bit, but we'll see, we'll see. You pick one thing, you just say the penalty system needs work. I think the... I doubt they'll ever get that exactly where they really want to get it to. Will certainly never please everyone with the penalty system. Yeah, I know that demo. Skate. Yeah, that was a good lap, Flash. It was a good lap. I don't think too many people fancied that BMW, did they? Was it BMW? Skate. Closing the gap on Telmo a wee bit. Well, close that off. The one thing I will say about the penalty system, Robert, you know, when it was a bit strict, there was certainly a lot of people who maybe weren't quite willing to accept some of the penalties they got they maybe deserved, or at the very least could understand the logic of why they got the penalty. There was a lot of more. I mean, I used to laugh my head off watching some streams when people got penalties and they kind of lose their shit, you know, and just go mental and call PD all sorts of names, and I'm sitting there going, well, I get why you're maybe not too happy you got the penalty, but you know, you didn't do a whole lot to avoid the situation, or you know, you kind of drove straight to the scene of an accident and punted a guy off. I wouldn't say you deserved a penalty, but at the very least I can understand why you got it. So, yeah. I think if people were more honest with themselves with some of the penalties they got, they'd maybe realise that back then the penalty system wasn't quite as bad as they thought, and maybe in the long run, you maybe gained more from the penalty system than you lost. So, because it didn't matter how clean you were, you would occasionally pick up a BS penalty. Like, that was just the way it went. But on the balance of it, if you were a clean driver, you benefited from the penalty system more than it ever screwed you over. Yeah, SR could definitely do with being a bit more tough to get, which again used to be something in the past as well. Back in the GT Sport days when I started playing, SR was a commodity to be protected, because you could lose it quite easily and it certainly wasn't easy to get back. Even like sort of insignificant contact with you could lose DR because of that. I'm about to rage at that penalty flash. What was that for? No tyres. James, how you doing there? I suspect they won't get a chance to talk to anybody from the development team, James, but it would be nice. So did I, Bembo, yeah. I liked it when the penalty, the damage was very sensitive. I did quite enjoy that myself. Remember back in the GT Sport days, you used to get a 1 second penalty if you tapped the car in front of you. It was amazing how after about 2 weeks of that penalty system, you stopped getting tapped in the arse quite so much. I did manage to get a DR reset because of my SR dropping at Le Mans a few weeks back, Bembo, but then I did have a particularly dirty race. I punted 2 people off the track, accidentally I might add, but... Improv, welcome to the street. I've never used a T300 myself, I've never actually used a Thrustmaster wheel, but I do hear that T300 is very good for Gran Turismo, to be fair. Does Wind not use a T300? So he's not too shabby with it. Look at the tyre wear on this Lexus. This Lexus could do 12 laps on the softs without a problem. To be fair, you could do that back when we did this race last time as well. Oh yeah, for the first 2 laps is there in the bare flash. It was a bit farcical, to be fair. Let's see if we can get the fastest lap. But unlikely, I don't think we're going to do a 28 on these tyres, but we'll give it a go. That's not a terrible lap, but we blew the last corner. Ah, bullshit game. Yeah, I think that's been a problem with Thrustmaster wheels, the sort of T range for a while, hasn't it? Overheating. G29 was a solid wheel though, Demo. G29 was a solid wheel, and Zavicic was a bona fide alien. Doesn't surprise me in the slightest. I think if you went back to the G29 you wouldn't be any slower than the TGT. I think it comes down to the operator. 100%. I've got a video back when I've been using my CSL Elite for. I've been using it for about 6 months and I did a comparison. I went back and I used the G29. And I was just as quick with the G29 as I was with the Fanatec. So yes, the most important part is the squishy part behind the wheel. 100%. No worries, Telmo, enjoy your dinner. He's never had a world record. He's certainly been in a position for a world record. No worries, Spuds. Appreciate you coming into the lobbies. No worries, Kai. You just started on the wheel. Nice one, nice one. What wheel are you using there? What wheel are you on? No, you had a good first race, Burnt. You had a good first race, so you did. Weird about it even. What was the result there? Consumer got up to P4. Alex takes the P6 again. That FT1's a pretty dodgy car to drive though, Kai. Fusion P2. MMA. Yeah. 15 people finishing as well. One thing I really appreciate, folks, is that when you come into the lobbies finishing the races, honestly, most of the open lobbies I've done, the vast majority of people finish the race, so it's always, I always appreciate people driving to the end, I really do. G29 till you have enough for a DD. I always say to people that have just got a wheel, whether it's a G29 or, you know, one of the, as they class them, budget wheels, make sure you get your money's worth out of it, because the step from a budget wheel to a better wheel is well, in my opinion, not as big as you might think. You know, the step from a controller to a wheel is 90% of the step, and then the better wheels are the next 10% in my opinion. But some people maybe disagree with that, so just make sure you get your money's worth out of a G29 or a T300, and before you move on to something more expensive. Yeah, Demo, I seen I had a wee watcher Tidge's review of the Moza a few days ago. I didn't realise £120 for the adapter though. That's a bit steep. That is quite steep. Right, folks, I'm going to make this one Group 4, okay? I'll put it in the chat. So everyone get their McLarens out. Yes, I really hope Moza, I mean, it can't be that hard for them to adapt to be able to work on console, you know, and there's a huge market out there. You know, if Moza could put a direct drive wheel out with pedals for I don't know, between £400 and £500 on console. It would sell like hotcakes. It would sell like hotcakes. I'll make it 12 laps as well, because I think Group 4 will only be 12 laps. Where is it? Yeah, adapter's expensive, yeah. Yeah, I don't think you're alone, Jay. I think a lot of people, more people than you might think, probably suffer the same thing. But how long have you been trying to use the wheel, Jay? How long have you actually gave it a go for? Because you'd probably need to be quite committed for a few weeks to really start to get on top of it. But yeah, I can definitely understand why that would frustrate you. Took you 5 months to get faster on the wheel than the controller? Jeez, oh. Yeah, I'd say you're good to be a TGT2, John. That's a wheel. I'd love to try one. I'd love to try a TGT. Right, what car am I going to choose? Let's go in the Corvette. Right, I'll let people get used to driving this. Olav, how you doing? It's been a while. It's been a while since you popped up in chat. I hope you're well. By the way, Arkeys, GG for persevering with that time trial in the Maserati. I thought it was quite amusing. I seen you started at 2 o'clock and finished 10 o'clock. I can understand why though, because it was one of those time trials where you knew you could do the lap time. It was just a case of putting the lap in. Because it was just so easy to screw your lap up in that car. So I can understand why you kind of just ended up down that rabbit hole and doing lap after lap. Yeah, it does sound exactly, Jay, exactly. I've said numerous times that it took me an hour the first time I got a wheel to actually get the car around the track for what actually resembled like a lap of driving a car. It took me an hour. I'd love to know back in the day, you know, when I was playing F1 2010 at the time on the controller. I'd love to know how long it took me to sort of match my lap times on the wheel. Good to hear, Olav, good to hear. You're equal with the wheel and controller in terms of speed. Maserati wall scraper, yeah. Yeah, I was kind of saying earlier, Arkeys, I found the trick with that Maserati was just not to push. I found the moment it was just such a snappy car that the moment you took it to like 95%, 97% of your ability or pushing, it just bit you in the backside. So I ended up doing my best lap just by cruising almost, and the lap time just came because I'm going to assume the momentum of the car was better. Yeah, dinner break included. Right, we've got a couple of wee spots if anybody wants to jump in for a Group 4 race. Who have we got? We've got Cartman in the Alfa Romeo, our standard livery, I might add. Taylor in the 458, we've got Sylvia. Ben's in the 458. Another 458 for Herdwick. JT in the 650S, Alex in the 650S. All infos in the Supra, Stratohawk, being a good American, in the Corvette, Hodor in the 650 Atlantic, in the Supra, Kiefsky in the 650S, GT Dallas in the 458, and we've got me in the Corvette. Stephen, we've just done 2 Group 3 races. You should oh yeah, that's right, you could use semi-auto, I know what you mean. So you could actually change, you could have it in automatic, but you could change the gear if you wanted to, yeah. I think the one, I know the one you mean. I know the one you mean, R-Keys, yeah. I think it is the S licence. No, the S licences were all full laps, weren't they? Oh, who knows. Right, let's do a wee lap in the... Will we do this one in cockpit view? Why not, eh? Pretty good visibility in the Corvette, so... Yep, I know the one you mean. See, it's got good visibility. Could certainly do be sitting a bit higher in the car. I can't actually see the apexes because of my gloves. Do you know what? I think it's better for you guys if we use this view. Oh! Time to start. So you should be, Cartman, so you should be. Oh, he's in the Vipers, yeah, Cartman, I'm only kidding on, use the car you want. No, I'll not qualify on mediums, Rocket, no. I shall put the softs on. Alright, everybody is on the track, let's go. That's somebody just coming in, somebody just sneaking in at the back door, no. Yeah, what's an Apex? Exactly, Fusion, exactly. You watch a Gran Turismo movie, you'll realise that Apexes are not important. And that guy managed to win GT Academy, so... Benefit of being the host of the lobby is you definitely get out first, that's for sure. Easier in VR. I'll tell you one thing about VR. See, if you've got the back end of the car, always feels more settled for me in VR. It's going to be close to a penalty. Half a tenth, Jimmy. I can't do what the aliens do. I can't just go into the corner, hit the apex and floor it. Doesn't work for me. No, is that right, Demo? No worries, M1. Appreciate you coming in and in the races as well. I'm assuming you were in the races. I don't know if you were MMA or something. Not MMA. I seen somebody that looked like your name anyway, so. But I appreciate you coming into the stream, into the chat, and if it was you that was in the race, thank you for racing as well. Cartman's done a 152 point. What, you're going to go faster than that, Cartman? Don't you just well, yeah, I hate spinning off any time, Nathan, but yeah, welcome to the stream, Nathan, good to see you. Oh, definitely, Bembo, definitely. That is the difference, isn't it? You know, it was probably a lot to do with the differences that they just have unnerving faith in the car to stick and in their ability to handle it if it doesn't. Yeah, this is the GT4 race we're doing, Nathan. Right, we'll get this one underway in about 30 seconds. If you are in the race, you can change your tyres at this point. If you want to go on the mediums, go on the softs. I'm going to just start the softs just to see how long they last. I'm about to burp, folks. I'm about to burp. Or am I? Nope, seems to have passed. Right, actually, I need to go and do a quick pee before we start. We'll go for 60 seconds. I'm not sure I can do a pee in 30 seconds. I'm pretty sure I can do a pee in 60 seconds, so that should be a film. And we're back. Oh, 100% Bembo. 100%. Right. Good luck, everyone. Have fun. Oh, I appreciate you coming in and watching some GT7, Nathan, even if you don't have a PS5 or a PlayStation. Oh, man, prostate. Yeah, they could definitely, I'd say in all categories, you know, limiting the car choices would be beneficial. Right, they're down P4. You hate Gran Turismo though, Fusion. I'm sure you don't hate it, but yeah. I rarely hear Fusion actually say anything nice about this game. But I still appreciate you coming in, Fusion. and racing in my lobbies. Definitely arcades. I was actually just yesterday. I was looking at Group 3, right, and I was kind of going, what the Vision Gran Turismo cars in Group 3. So there's 7 of them, and none of them are essential for the manufacturers. So it's like you could have the Suzuki, you could have the Mazda RX Vision, you could have the Golf GTI, you could have the Peugeot VGT. Those other ones, even the FT1. You don't need the FT1 to be in Group 3. It could be a special GT VGT kind of class or something. And you know how much I love the FT1, but I would love to see them split up. So that was 5. There was another 2. What were the other 2? There's another 2 VGT cars. So there was 7 in total, and I was thinking, man, that would be such a good category to have, you know, to kind of, so we're not just always in Group 3 and Group 4. And it was so much easier for them to then balance those 7 cars against each other rather than trying to balance against the... What was the other cars? Techno, what are you doing, mate? Doing well to outdrag her for Huawei. He's got a penalty anyway, Mr. Howlin' Ben Jimmy. Yeah, VGT3. Absolute arkies, you've hit the nail on the head. That's all they need to call it, VGT3. They could even take some of the actual VGT cars, because I think Mercedes have got like a Group 3 spec VGT car that we've never ever used for anything, so that could go into that category. It'd be 8 cars. Oh, another penalty. Yeah, definitely Arkeys, yeah. I was considering it. I was definitely considering it. I thought, I've not got any time to work out kind of new settings, so I'll just do a daily race test. That's 100 likes, by the way, folks. Thank you very much for getting us to 100 likes on the stream. Doesn't happen a huge amount. Very much appreciate everybody taking the time to hit that like button. Always like Fusion comes in there to take me back down to earth with my ideas. Everybody needs a fusion. He does make a point, to be fair, as well. Well, that was one I thought, yeah, we've got 2 Ford GTs in Group 3, so one of them could go into the VGT category as well, because there's no need to have 2 of them in Group 3. The tyre wear's worse on Group 4, isn't it? Cartman's doing 35 nines. Cartman's a fair chance jumping all of us in this one unless he runs into some traffic. They should have made the guys at the showcase in Amsterdam all racing VR demo. That's what I reckon. When they knew who'd qualify, they should have sent all the competitors a VR headset. Said you have to race in VR at the actual event. Let's see how good you are, really. It would have been a great advert for PSVR 2 on Gran Turismo 7 as well. Appreciate you let me through there. You didn't have to cost yourself quite as much time as what you did. Although Cartman has pitted awfully early, I think he'll be struggling to get those softs to the end. I mean, you are honestly game, really? That's true, Damo, that's true. That's where they need to kind of then find some way to get 36 bloody cars in a lobby so they can all race at the same time. Oh, sorry. Surely over a LAN, and there must be some way, you know, they can kind of up the used to be able to do that back in the PS3 days. They could kind of connect. What game are you having a laugh? Yeah, back in the PS3 days, they could actually power the game using more than one PS3. Now, do you think I'm getting it for that demo? I've got another one. Struggling to multitask, folks. Can't talk and race at the same time. Yep, but that would be the perfect way for them to test that, wouldn't it, demo? Gives me a penalty for that parking. Exactly, Fusion. Right, we'll do one more lap on these soft tyres. In. Maybe that's why Kaz pretends he can't speak English, so that nobody can ask him. Nobody can ask him questions at these World Tour events. Because there's no way he can't speak passable English. Carmen's not exactly flying on those tyres. I think he's suffering. Ooh, that might be a 3-second penalty. Glasgow, how you doing? Appreciate it. Thank you for popping in. You're enjoying your break. Hope you're somewhere nice. Not going to plan. grip's a premium with these, that's for sure. This is what a P7, folks. Well, maybe like Alex Froome will take a P7. Oh, just all of a sudden they wanted to grip. Right, let's go. Let's see if we can catch up with these free Scotland. Oh, Spark's on streaming, is he? No worries, Arkeys, good to see you as always. I'll be wrapping up pretty soon anyway. I think I'm sitting in the dark now, I don't know if you can even see me. Can you hear a strange whine from the engine when you change gear? I've never heard that before. So just after you change gear you get a kind of woo. I've never heard that before in the Corvette. Aye, 2025 after the intro, yeah. What's he doing, Race B? I'm definitely dead on tyres. I'm catching them now. Too slow on the soft tyres. We're doing actually better, just about. Do that noise again. I knew somebody would say that. Somebody get a penalty? I'm sure I was in P6. Yeah, I knew as soon as I did that noise demo somebody would come out with something like that. Despot, how you doing? Yeah, 3-second penalty killed us, so it did. How close did they get to Cartman in the end? Wow, Jimmy was only 1.7 seconds behind. I can't remember how that race went. All right, we were racing Consumer. We weren't racing Jimmy, were we? At the beginning. GG folks. How many finishers did we get? Oh, 14 out of 15, not too bad at all. As I said earlier on, I appreciate everyone that races to the end of the race. Keeps getting no problem at all. No problems, Keefskate. Appreciate you coming in and racing as well. Clay Holler, welcome to the stream. Good evening to you. Yeah, in the glow of the TV, yeah. What you saying there, Cartman? So, something weird's came up over that, so I can't see it. Yeah, penalties got me as well, Ben. The penalties did for me. What's Sparks actually doing? Is he doing race B or race C? If he's doing race C, I might jump into the next one. He's been boring and doing race B. How long's it actually got to go before we start? $150. Right folks, I'm going to shut down this lobby pretty quickly. So thank you everybody that raced with me. Very much appreciated. Had good fun. Couple of group 3 races, a wee group 4 race. Well, we finish off with a race B from the back, see how we get on. We can jump in. It starts in 2 minutes time. I'll jump in with no practice. I've not done a lap of Spa at all week. We'll jump in and do a wee race from the back. What do you reckon, folks? Ben, thank you for being a member for 5 months. Yeah, I thought you pitted too early, Cartman, to be honest with you, particularly in that Viper. That's if we get in here, because I don't know why it has to do this. Come on! No worries, Dave. As I said, it's you guys that make the lobbies, to be honest with you. It's not me. If you don't come in and race, then I don't do them. So, as long as people keep coming racing, we'll keep doing some open lobbies. Ah, I didn't make it. Didn't make it because it's so bloody slow to get you out of the bloody lobbies. Well, I guess we're calling that a stream then, folks. It's 9:30. I'm actually pretty hungry anyway. Friend of the channel, Sparks, is streaming over on his channel. He's doing some race B. He's a bit of a live wire as our Mr. Sparks Fury. Entertaining, funny person, but fast, a good driver as well. So I shall do a wee, we'll do a wee raid on him. If you fancy going over and saying hello to Sparks and watching some Daily Race B, then stick around to the end of the stream and it will transport you over there. Ah, you were Stratohawk, Chris Cook, I see. Important to stretch the limit a little. Absolutely, Cartman. Strategy is all about stretching the limits of the tyres. But yeah, I'm going to wrap it up there, folks. Appreciate your company as always. Who knows what Daily Race C will be tomorrow in terms of the car category. I think it will be Group 3, but I think I'd prefer it if it was Group 4. Thank you very much to everybody that came in and raced. And, you know, at the end of the day, it's you guys that come in and race that make these open lobby streams. Is that not working? And yeah, just thank you for everybody that's come into the stream as well. 105 likes. We had 80 people watching at one point as well. Maybe I should do more open lobby streams. But yeah, just thank you to everybody that's come into the chat. Chatted away. Chat as ever looks after itself. All good stuff. But yeah, enjoy the rest of your Sunday evening, and let's look forward to the new daily races tomorrow. And if you stick around to the end of the outro, then the stream will take you over to Sparks Fury, so say hello to him from me. But yeah, catch you in the next one, folks. See you, bye now.